Hello everyone! Today I want to tell you a thing or two about gradients. I have been working on them for the past few days and you can already download the latest build of RealWorld Icon Editor and RealWorld Paint that contain these changes I will introduce today. So let me start by creating a new vector image and by putting a rectangle in the vector layer. And here you can see the good old radial gradient, and here are the colors. Here's the gradient control with some colors. The gradient control was improved. You can now right click on it and you can easily reverse the gradient. You can mirror the gradient, so watch closely what happens. The blue color that was originally on the right side was moved to the center and the whole gradient was reversed. Let me go back. In the old version you already could move the individual stops. If you let me copy the gradient first. If you move a stop outside of the control, it will disappear. If you click here, a new stop will be created. If you right click in the new version on a stop, there will be additional commands. So removing the stop, it's simple. But you can also remove all the stops to the left or to the right of the clicked stop. So if I remove all the stops to the right, that means these two, the stop will actually move to the far right and the old stop will be gone. So let me paste back the old gradient. One thing that you may not have been aware of is this. If I hold down Shift or Control and click on a stop and move it, then the other stops will move with the clicked spot. If I don't hold the Shift, only the clicked spot moves. So that's a tip for you how to better control the gradients. So back to the radial gradient. In the new version, in the latest version, you can make elliptical gradients with this new control handle and you can rotate them. And because people often use the radial gradient to create reflections or illusions of reflections, I thought it would be better to give them a specialized tool. So here is a new gradient I call sphere gradient, and it should help you with exactly this task, to create gradients that look like light reflects from of a rounded surface, for example an eye or something else, a cup. So here this control handle controls the light direction. This is the center of the sphere and the size. This is still a work in progress. The actual look may change in the future. Another new gradient is a diamond gradient. And here you can see the diamond gradient, and you can see that I can rotate it, resize it, and I can change the number of sides. So from triangular gradient up to a nine-sided gradient. The angular gradient was previously called conical gradient. Let me paste this colorful gradient in. There is one improvement to it, and you can now rotate it easily. And here you can see that it may be a good idea to make a mirrored gradient, because especially with this angular gradient it looks much better. So that's all new regarding to gradients. I will see you in a future video. Goodbye.